perfectly fucking scripted. And it's fucking
Yeah.
beautiful.
All right,
Oh
we're gonna
fuck.
take a beer. We're live.
Oh fuck. Oh
Fuck
man.
me. Oh, just looking at the fucking worst memes on the planet. All right, how are we doing, ladies?
Oh fuck. I'm dying. Oh fuck. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh,
We're back in business. Let's just get this set up. How's everyone's mom doing?
good.
All right. All right. Just give us a minute to set up, lads.
Just gonna share this around.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Just give us a minute, ladies. In
it. All right.
it.
Oh, in it, bro.
All right. So.
Are you watching the Euros, man?
No, I'm not.
No. I think there's matches on now. We're probably going to lose half our European fan base.
Hardly.
Put it on Twitter. Yeah, it's pretty interesting so far. I don't know. What can you say about football, man? This guy's kicking a ball on a field and one team's better.
Never been a big football guy.
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. You know, it's weird how it works because you have the best team in England, so the team that won the Premier League, which is the best English league, right, can still lose to the greatest team in Europe, which is also a team from England. So it kind of ruins that whole aspect. Like Chelsea beat Man City in the Champions League, right? Even though I don't like how it works. A lot of it, it's annoying. And then the Euros is it's better, but it's still annoying, like how it works.
All right.
A lot of feedback from your side, man.
How do you mean?
Like a lot of static. I don't know. It sounds a bit weird. How you getting on, Bill?
How about now?
Jesus, much better actually. Yeah, it just felt like a lot of stuff was in the background there. Yeah. Oh, hey Teddy.
Back to normal now.
Hey, need to watch how. Germany are playing now, aren't they? Yeah. You know, Teddy, how about you keep checking in with us because I want to know how that's going as well. I'm going to leave this live score open on my phone. Yeah, France and Germany. Who's France playing?
You're a unique individual, but for everyone here who's from the Sarge's Corner, I want you to represent real quick. Just type something in chat because I got a video for you that we have to scour the internet for. So if you're from there, give us a shout. We got something for you, something tasty, something spicy. It's got nuts in it.
It's actually deplorable what I watched. What you showed
dude,
me. It's actually criminal that someone has. I hate it, man. I hate it. It's such a stupid game. It's not even fun. It was fun for the first month.
It was fun.
Why is Among Us still funny? It's not funny. It's horrible. Why are I'm gonna sound like that fucking guy. He's like, stop posting Among Us.
We'll give it a
good all go. Woods says Mason.
Yes, it is. Ready?
We are here to talk about you. Mason, what did you do with the big chungus? You already know you are the sussy imposter. I know that because I saw you then.
We live in a society.
I hate it so much, man. Someone that went out of their way to edit all those things onto him, Mason the vent. Oh, God. It's so bad.
Man, you all think we should post more, I think.
What do you mean by post more, Manuel? Enlighten me there, bro.
Dude, fucking
I think we've
been
posting pretty good.
If someone said that.
Well,
no, we post fine. I don't know what was going on with that thing, man. Did someone get him to say it live on stream or snip it together separately?
I say someone did it live on stream. There's no way that he'd do that off stream. And it looks like one of the streams, right?
Yeah. someone donate $10 and be like, "Hey Woods, could you say this?"
Funny you knew.
How are
this
you
is
getting
actually
on? Jack to
correct. And you
basics.
said that there's a zombie horse in the background of the transit trailer. Huh? He said that? Yeah, man, he knows nothing about Call of Duty. Being perfectly honest, he knows very, very little.
Stop.
Especially with like zombies, man. He's not. I mean, like he knows a lot about Woods, and I'll give him that. He did a lot of character research into Woods, but
In
in terms of
fairness,
like when people
he's not a
ask him,
COD
like,
player.
no,
Like, he's not gonna know shit about Modern Warfare.
yeah,
He knows the
exactly.
games he was in. He's played the games he's in, and
I'm
even
not
at
shitting
that,
on the board. Like
they're not for his age demographic.
that's what I mean. Like I'm just saying, like he did very good. Well, he did a good job playing Woods, but like at the same time, he doesn't know most about it because like, what's next Tuesday, Manuel?
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. We'll talk about it after.
What you talking to me?
Yes, you,
Oh
Humus.
man, what? It's always these fucking surprises with you. Never cease to annoy. Never cease not annoy me, but amaze me. All right, we got a show to do, Jared. Let's get into it, man. Let's start off Loki.
All
Man.
right.
Do you watch episode 3 of Loki
I
yet?
watched it, and I thought there was going to be like Thanos or something, because you were like, bro, there's going to be a reveal. It's going to change your life. And
That's not going to change your life. It's going to change a lot of people's perspective on the guy.
yeah, well, it's interesting. So
I think isn't he
spoiler
like the first...
spoiler incoming.
Oh yeah, of course. Everybody, cover your ears if you want to avoid Loki spoilers now.
Okay, got the fingers up. We're going 3, going 2, going 1, going 0, going thumbs up, thumbs down, going. Apparently, Loki's a bisexual. He's one of them lot. There you go.
Isn't he the first major MCU LGBTQ character now?
I think he's first lead.
First lead.
One, yeah.
We had Gabriel Russo in Endgame, and I know one of Wanda kids when they grow up is like a huge LGBTQ figure, like for the MCU. It's the one that can control minds, not the fast one now. But yeah, we said spoilers, Manuel. So if you don't want spoilers, man, leave. No, but yeah. So Loki is a bisexual, which is huge for the LGBTQ community. Doesn't really change much about his character, but it's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you.
I feel like it's something they're not going to really play with at all. They just said it. Maybe towards the end we might see something, but I think he's pretty cut and dry from there on. Like, there's a huge plot line that they're trying to get in, finished. How many episodes will they have left? Well, we're like 4 in or something.
3,
and they've 8.
No, 3.
Oh, 3.
Episodes.
Yeah. Oh well, we're halfway anyway.
I think it's like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is 6, yeah. But
there's nothing, like, no closure yet on the story.
How do you think it ends? Do you think he makes it out of this entire show, and he goes on to be in like Doctor Strange or Thor 4?
I don't know.
You think they're gonna let the variant live? Like, be pretty interesting.
I think in the end it'll be okay.
So do I. I think he's gonna get out of it alive. You know.
Anyways, spoilers aside for that, yeah, look, he's good. He's fucking top class. What else? What else do we have there? You had something with KSI. What were you saying about him earlier?
New song.
He's got a new song.
Okay, well,
apparently people are under the impression he's a musician. Perpetuum.
He hit number 1 in the Apple Store today, or on its release day, yeah. Number 1, and he's somewhere in the charts now. And I think it's his first single as well, so it's doing pretty well without a because usually he's notoriously known for having what are they? Not cameos, but like features on his tracks, right? So for his first song, man, number 1 in the Apple Store. It's not bad. Like, it's pretty catchy. I'd like to say so myself now, and it's not bad at all. You know, I hope and this week now it's been confirmed that he's going to be in a boxing match again versus Austin McBroom, the guy from the Ace Family, which is just so weird to think about. Man.
Yeah, we live in a simulation.
When you look back at the days where, you know, just going back, I remember watching KSI versus Logan 1, like, and Deji versus Jake. Could you have imagined it gotten this far? I'm pretty sure you're frozen. Which really, really messes up my entire thing of this entire thing. So I'm gonna, we're gonna remove Jared for a second now, and we're just gonna chat ourselves. I say that Pulla realize he needs to be reset and reset himself. I don't see that happening because Loki's too big of a name to get rid of so soon. Like he has a lot of potential, I think, in the entire Marvel cinematic universe still left to be unfolded, and I think somehow or some way he's gonna get out, and it's gonna be like it'll probably show up in Multiverse of Madness somewhere. I wouldn't even be surprised if Doctor Strange like pulls him out of it or some stupid shit. I don't know, man. But what else do we got here? It's called Holiday. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's really good now. And the little skinny fella, Casey, isn't the best boxer, but I say he'll batter him. Man, Casey is nowhere near the best boxer. You kidding? He is. Do you know what it is? It's big names trying to box, and that's what's selling at the moment. That's what people want to see. It's what drawing in the attention of the millions. Where's Mustache Thomas? I ask myself that every day, Manuel, and every day I get the same answer: dead in a ditch, gone forever. What does the world come to for so many boxing matches? Well, you can look at it in a good way and a bad way, because
you know what? I say it's a simulation, and I get ripped off it. Nice. Whole computer decided to explode on me for a second.
Oh shit!
Let me get the camera fixed.
That's fine. I'm just here talking about the good sides and the bad sides of this whole YouTuber boxing scene, because you can look at it like boxing for a couple of years there.
There's a good side.
It was looking like a dying sport, right? You didn't really know any boxers' names unless they were the big ones, But now you got these influencers and you got these big YouTube celebrity boxers coming in, and they're practically saving boxing from, like, in all fairness, they are, like, and you got to give them creds for that. But at the same time, you have old boxing fans that grew up watching like Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis that would see this shit as like mockery of the sport, which it is. It is kind of a mockery of the sport. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that these guys are the best boxers in the entire fucking world, because guess what? But they're shit. They're shit.
It's just guys going in and boxing.
Yeah. Do you hear what Jake said in an interview recently? He said, someone asked him where you see yourself in 5 years' time. He said he wants to be fighting Canelo for the WBA belt. Like he has full intentions to beat Canelo Alvarez, the pound for pound boxing champion of the world at the moment. Like he'd be like, what? Who's the best in UFC? Is it John Jones still?
Hardly.
Like current pound for pound. Who's the current pound for pound UFC champion?
They may claim that, but it's not. It's not even close to him.
Man, I'm gonna be pissed if it's still Jones, man.
I see what you did there. I like it a lot.
YouTube.
Everyone's favorite astronaut, accountant. Fucking everything. You should look him up sometime, Thomas.
Who?
No,
what are you talking about? Look who up.
What are you on about? You fucking smiled at what I pulled up.
Yeah, Jack 2 Basics, right?
Give it up.
Okay. Yeah, John Jones is currently pound for pound, and then you got like
so barely.
Well, barely, but that's because he had like 10 years as a reigning.
That's because he had steroids.
Well, yeah, that as well. But,
he fought on steroids twice.
If Usman beats Colby again, I say he'll be moved to number 1 there, easily. And if Adesanya maybe has another title defense, he'll be put up as well. But like, what was I talking about there? Yeah, so Jake says he wants to be fighting Canelo Alvarez in 5 years' time. So that's where he wants to go with it. And then you look guys like all these like TikTokers versus YouTubers now. The Social Gloves 2 event, that's supposed to be happening sometime now. They want to do like a UK versus US thing again, where it's like Deji, Joe Weller, Anisan Gibb, KSI, and probably JMX or Vidal fight a load of Americans, which I'm okay with. But like, well, they've had an amateur thing now, so they could actually all apply to be pro boxers, so they could all have like no headgear. Like they had no headgear, but like actual like 12-ounce boxing gloves instead of 16-ounce pillows. And you know what, man? It would make it more interesting if it was pro, because I think the whole thing with like them doing it amateur last time was a bit, bit off about it, But why are you guys talking about The Simpsons? What the fuck are you doing? Imagine knowing Homer's full name. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you should watch Got Your Career voiceover Jake Paul. I should.
I'm just pulling up that thing you made earlier.
What thing? Oh Christ, what
Vids
thing?
to react.
Oh yeah. Sure. There's nothing really interesting. You can probably get rid of the first thing, which is like KSI song. But if there's nothing good in there, man, because I just pulled off like stuff that was trending. Like, actually, do you know what you can pull up? Pull up the Ronaldo thing, will you? Because that's actually pretty interesting now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy and he told me about this lady she waited for a while, like, and apparently someone she knows. So a lad I know told me about someone he knows, and someone they know. Apparently they tried to save someone who was trying to drown themselves. Okay, at like a bridge. Okay.
All right.
And by the time your man got out of the water and tried to obviously go back up to the bridge after the whole ambulance thing and all, he had his car, everything in his car, everything in it, and his clothes taken because he had to strip down to like jump in the water. Yeah. So there's some dodgy shit going on in Ireland. In other news, imagine that though, like people obviously seeing what you're doing down there, and they steal your fucking car and your clothes.
Fucking shit, isn't it? My God.
Yeah.
People are such assholes, man. It's unbelievable.
There's some dodgy cunts out there. When is Thomas going to stream again?
Do you know what, Manuel? I've actually. Do you know what, man? I've actually gotten kind of back into Warzone a little bit, so maybe soon, man. Who knows?
Disgusting.
I'd be happy to stream Warzone again, man. But it'd have to be under some new kind of restrictions, man. Because I don't actually like playing the actual Warzone. I like playing what's it called? Rebirth. It's a bit fun there. So watch this, man, and I'll tell you what happened after he does this shit. He pulls this shit like.
You need to share the audio. Oh
yeah, thanks. No reading the comments now, because you spoil it for yourself. All right, you can pretty much pause it there, man. That's the entire clip, right? And so I see Dobless has in the comments now that
comments are turned
lost
off.
like no in our comments here, but like Dobless says that Coke lost 4 million because he put down the Coke and said drink water. No. Coke lost $4 billion because he moved those 2 bottles of Coke.
But you know what's terrible? It means jack shit to them.
I know, right? It's mad. Like,
yeah,
that's like it's like a slow Tuesday for Coke. It's incredible. It's actually like crazy. What's our thoughts on Jason Blundell coming back to the gaming community? He's coming back to. Oh yeah, he's making his own company now, isn't he? He's making his own.
We talked about the last week, yeah.
Yeah. It's cool, man. The guy is really talented. He did a lot for zombies and COD. I'm looking forward to seeing his future products. 4 billion, yeah.
Mind yourself.
Fucking mad, isn't it? Nah, man. 4 billion. It's crazy. It's nothing to the brand, exactly, man. It's genuinely nothing to them. But isn't it? I also like to think, isn't it crazy? If someone like Ronaldo does that, man, like he's so fucking influential that he moves 2 bottles of Coke and suddenly the company loses 4 billion. Like,
it's a weird one.
It's mad.
Haven't had a Coke in a while.
I don't really like full sugar Coke, man. I don't really like drinks without sugar in it.
I'm pretty sure I seen you drinking cola before we started.
Yes, cola. Don't got sugar. Zero sugar, dude. Come on now. But zero sugar, zero calories.
Man's addicted. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
kind of
No,
want a
I'm.
cocoa right now.
But I'll be that Diet Coke man myself. Yeah. Coke Zero.
No, Pepsi. Pepsi is better. You're absolutely right. And Pepsi Max
Mm.
is the best. Is the best
Fuck
cola
yeah.
without a doubt. Even though I prefer Coke's ads, Pepsi Max for the win. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What else happened on the internet this week? Anderson Silva fought last Saturday, Jared. Don't
Oh
know if
yeah.
you caught him,
If
beating.
you're not familiar with Anderson Silva, because we're just basically assuming everyone's into combat sports. Anderson Silva used to be used to be an amazing fighter in the UFC, but there's this thing called your prime in combat sports, which is when you're at your peak. And he fought well beyond that into, I think, an 8-fight loss, to the point where the UFC made him quit. They fired him, and then he went off and he's doing boxing, and he just won. So it was his first win in a while.
But he beat Hugo Chavez Jr., who's 11 years younger than him and was a multiple weight division, winning boxer. So, and now he says he wants to fight one of the Paul brothers. So,
which means he's skint and needs some money.
Yeah. I definitely see him fighting Logan because Jake's kind of preoccupied at the moment with Tyron. But Anderson Silva versus Logan Paul, man. That means Logan Paul has single-handedly, gone out and fought two of probably the greatest fighters on earth. And
yeah,
I don't know what Sprite is, man, but sure, sounds cool.
Is Jake Paul like
Sprite is?
Shut up. Is Jake Paul 3-0?
Jake Paul is currently, he fought Deji, but that was amateur. So then he fought Gib, Nate, and Ben. Yeah, he's 3-0 professionally, 4-0.
And then
amateur.
His brother is 0-2.
Well, okay. No, because that Floyd match didn't actually count for shit. So it doesn't go on either of their records as a win, loss, or a draw. So he's still technically...
Give it up. Give it up.
0-1. No, I'm just saying, man. He's 0-1. Technically.
All right, fair enough.
He genuinely has yet to win a boxing match. As a... people talk about how good he is. He hasn't won a boxing match yet.
But did you put him? You put him in an arena or whatever with, whoever. They're gonna get their head mashed in. I've seen him go toe to toe with Paulo Costa. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Yeah, I've seen the clip. Yeah, didn't get knocked down by Costa.
Yeah, but he defended it pretty fucking good, considering he did college wrestling, and Paulo Costa was ranked number 2 in the middleweight division.
Yeah. It's weird, man. I mean,
here, Manuel, the first Mexican-born UFC champion just happened last week. That means shit to you?
Brandon
you guys been hearing about that?
It's the first UFC
because when that happened here,
champion.
When that happened here with Conor McGregor, he was the biggest celebrity on earth. But I'd love, in Ireland especially, so I'd love to see what happened there.
No, Manuel, you serious, man? The guy's a king, bro. He's the first Mexican champion in UFC. That's mad. They have the first Mexican UFC champion ever, and the number 1 pound for pound ranking boxer in the world, Canelo Alvarez, is Mexican. And then you got guys like Andy Ruiz is the most followed boxer on. I think it's I want to say Twitter. He's the most followed boxer on, but
would that make Jake Paul the most followed?
Okay. I mean, on a technicality, I guess, man, but I'm not sure.
Open the video back.
You actually bring up a good point there, man. There was an ad here in Mexico, Sprite. Oh, how you getting on, Explosive Juice? You keeping well, bro?
What's the story with you? But just to dash on from the internet and some stuff going on with us at the moment. The man himself is turning 20. He's turned 20 on Monday. Apparently Thomas went out and he got a few sound guests to say a couple nice things, and we're going to play those on Tuesday. So I might avoid seeing it on Monday, but we'll see what happens. We're going to go off to Dublin for the weekend, so we're going to be nowhere to be found. I think Thomas is so excited he froze for a second. Yeah, it's going to be a great crack. Going to head off, do an old tour of Dublin, say what's your stories, everyone. Have a few pints in the town, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But we're basically we're not going to be around. We're going to have videos ready to go. So tomorrow's going to be a pain in the ass for us to get everything ready. Friday, we're treating you with a good old guest, a good old guest. He's going to be brilliant, crack. You're going to know him very well. Jack the Basics profile picture based on this man. So you'll see him fairly soon. So yeah, it'll be good crack.
What about we're going to be Tuesday? No, Jared. What about Tuesday? Let's bring this up right now, man. What about Tuesday? Huh?
Oh, I'll tell you that after.
Oh, yeah, after. Sorry, Manuel. Don't worry. We'll get that whole Tuesday. Listen, Jack, we're not going to confirm nor deny any goddamn guest on the show. But yeah, okay? You got your goddamn answer, okay? And I'll tell you another thing, okay? Congratulations, sir. Okay.
Thanks for giving it away. Yeah.
We have a busy weekend, man. Shit. We got we're going to Dublin. We're going to see a film. Anybody seen? I think we're gonna go see Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk. For all you Breaking Bad fans.
Come on, I've not seen that. Only reason we're not seeing Quiet Place is because you've seen it.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No, because we're going to see it in cinema.
I'd go see it again. I don't think the lads have seen it either. I don't mind seeing it again. It's a good fucking film.
Nobody isn't a movie you see twice. It's okay for your first watch.
Yeah, I suppose. I haven't seen
it.
What about Conjuring, man? Conjuring is like
Conjuring. Never seen
not scary at all. No, neither have I. They just
I'd be down for something like that.
Like
I'd be down for an old horror bit.
Man, you say horror, but like they're not even horror. They're just like jump scares, and the writing in them is usually like fucking.
And when you are sitting there watching it and you jump back out of your seat and the popcorn flies everywhere, that's not scary, no? That's just jump scare.
Okay. I've only ever seen one of these films, and it's when I went to go to the cinema to see Annabelle Creations, I believe. And I went with Dara, and I shit you not, man. Me and Dara were laughing our asses off throughout the whole thing, and we were predicting when shit was gonna cut. Like Dara turned to me at one point and goes, "I bet you anything, it's gonna be the stupidest shit ever, man. She's gonna appear and fly out of the wardrobe." I'm like, "It's not gonna fucking happen, man." Next thing you know, she does. And everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And me and Dara, they're pissing ourselves. They're so easily predictable, and it's tension building. Like there's scary music. You're like, "Oh my god, something's gonna happen." Next thing you know, it's a brief pause. You're like, and that's when that kicks in the moment of like what's it called, like fight or flight. You think, "Oh, everything's good, nothing happened," and that's when it gets you. That's when, like, it's how most jump scare horror films are written these days. It's
carnage is what it is.
It's not that good. We could write one if we wanted to, like,
and it would be so bad.
Yeah, but
it's the same thing as like watching UFC fighters and saying like I would do better.
Nah, it's not at all, because I know I wouldn't do better than fucking half the UFC fighters. No, not half, all of them. All fucking current active UFC fighters would kick my ass.
But even if you think of like a 125er, think of probably like the oldest, like out of the game guy there is. You put Cowboy. The pair of us on him, we're dead.
If we went up against Cowboy, man, he'd kick our ass.
I said the 125ers. He's not 125.
But you said like old, so I'm just thinking because I think he's the oldest active UFC fighter now.
He shouldn't be.
I know he shouldn't be, but I mean, what they're gonna do?
I don't know how people thought that he was going to beat McGregor.
Oh, because he has the most knockouts, and he has the most. I think he has the most knockouts in UFC history. That's why people thought he was going to knock out the knockout artist. I mean, a lot of people ask, like, genuinely, man. A lot of people still wonder how Poirier beat him or Khabib beat him. Like,
I still wonder how both of those guys beat him. But
I mean,
training is the answer.
It's because a lot of people would put a lot of money on Conor to win, and that's why they were shocked when he lost both those matches, because they thought he's like in his prime, he's the best fighter on the planet right now, and then he goes and loses. We haven't talked to Jeff about getting on. The guy's busy. He streams a lot, so
The best chance of us getting Jeff on is if he's help us get Jeff on. That means asking him, not spamming him, asking him. Like we try book it. I would say high quality guests as we can. We get everyone we can. We get a lot of famous no's, which are always fun to talk about. But look, we're trying every day to try to get better people on. But you guys help in any way you can. If you ask them, say, what's the story with you? Are you free Friday? Wink. I'm not asking you on a date. I'm asking to get in the show. Yeah, but yeah, we'll try Jeff again. Not now, but at a later date. We'll give it a go.
In the future. But the biggest fight on the internet would be PewDiePie versus Mr. Beast. That just wouldn't happen, man. That's like,
why not?
Realistically,
no, don't bullshit me on that. If you had said that Floyd Mayweather would fight the vlogger, the Viner, Logan Paul, if you said it 5 years ago, you fucking laughed out of the place. Logan Paul had just done this Suicide Forest thing, and he's the most controversial kid in the planet. You see, might say it's not possible now, but PewDiePie versus Mr. Beast, we could genuinely see that.
You know what? Who knows? I mean, who knows? Actually, you're right.
No one.
What about
Maggie Robertson? I think we're in line to have her. Aren't we?
Yeah.
Like when she's free next.
When she's free next, we'll be talking to her.
Yeah. It was just kind of a thing. When we asked, it was at its peak. She was doing like all the shit. What's the process like of getting someone on? It used to be just
bleeding.
It used to be on Instagram. We'd say, "How are you getting on? Would you like to get in our show?" But now we've evolved. We're better. We've well, in some aspects, we've gone on to IMDb Pro when we email our managers and say, how are you getting on? I'm Jer. I have the biggest nuts this side of Tipperary, and I'd love to speak to... No. We have kind of like this formatted thing. We present like, look, we've had 200 and something guests on, or 200 and something episodes, 100 and something guests. We're hardly amateurs, and we'd love the opportunity to be able to interview blank. So that's how it goes.
It's pretty fun asking people to get on, and then it's even funnier when they say no.
Because we get some pretty big no's.
Oh, huge. Our no's are bigger than our yeses, and I guarantee. But we get a lot of really fucking good yeses as well, so that's what counts to us, really.
And some fucking legendary maybes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I want the
we got a
maybes
really big one lately, early, haven't we? We got
really two of the biggest ones on the planet. I'll give you that much.
Oh yeah, but there's a guy now that you guys will definitely know, and he told me to get back to him in September. So I'm not gonna say who it is because it's in no way, shape, or form confirmed that he's even coming on the show. But he's like, I don't want to say anything, but fucking big. And I know
it's in somewhat relation to Bruce Thomas.
Yeah, I think they'd know each other pretty well.
Yeah,
but you said Manuel. You said bigger. You said what about Maggie Robertson? If we got this person on the podcast, it would break Maggie Robertson's record of views. No, I don't know.
I would just it's the way you phrase it. It would break Maggie Robertson. Well, would she be upset if we had this guy on? These guys got a feud going on. Mr. Beast versus PewDiePie would be much. How much money they could throw at each other before the wall was empty? A lot. The Sims actor, dude.
Christ, man. I love Mr. Beast.
I don't know if you're talking about Sims from Cold War, but could you imagine the voice actors from fucking Sims 3 and 4? They're fucking saying shit like soy into the mic. They're just told to say whatever rich they can have on the spot. Well, fucking free Shabaka do.
Someone from Cold War in September. Nope, not from Cold War, sadly.
No, we're kind of finished with Cold War now.
What was I gonna say?
I mean,
I had something in my head now.
If someone's around to do it, we'll do it. But we've had most people.
I watched the first episode of Primal after we talked to Aaron, Man, that first episode is fucking wild. How good it is! Like,
Oh, it's
it
brilliant.
gets you in your
Brilliant show.
feels, man. Gets you like you're there, like the first, like you're crying for like most of it, shit. And I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it. I really want to have, Gendry. I don't know his last name, but is he Japanese or? Like,
I don't know, but he'd be difficult to get.
Oh, of course he would, but I don't know, man. We got connections, no?
Hardly. Fair enough.
What else, man? Oh yeah, Nick Diaz. Not Nick Diaz. Nate Diaz. Possible fucking
Story.
Title contender. Do you think it'll happen? Do you think Dana White will put Nate Diaz as like the next title fight just for the Dosh and just
for Dosh? Absolutely.
Say, yeah, I beat Nate Diaz. Easy fight.
Yeah.
You think it'll happen before? Okay. Do you think it'll happen before he fights Leon Edwards?
It could. But yeah, that one booked. Or was it more of a thing they said that they'd like to do it?
Mustache Thomas versus Fake Thomas. Man, I don't like having a mustache. That's your deal, man. Well,
you're not mustache. You're not Mustache Thomas, by the way.
No, I'm not a mustache. I'm not a mustache guy.
Dara is Mustache Thomas because he has a mustache. You didn't realize that till now.
No, I didn't. Man, do you know what Mustache Thomas can do? He can go fuck himself. No, all right. I'm only messing. I like Mustache Thomas. Right. He's pretty cool sometimes.
No. Here's some memes we found on the internet. Thomas, do you want to put the first one?
Nope, we're turning them off straight away. What memes? Depends. Don't. Okay, first of all.
You're on mute.
Let's just get your initial reaction to that clip. Do you think the TVA would have intervened if they hadn't killed that gorilla?
Shut up.
Have you seen those memes? Like me when I get a girlfriend and like they turn around, it's like the TVA.
No, I don't even know what that's about.
Like Loki, like you're getting reset because you did something outside of your like timeline.
I forgot they were called TVA, yeah.
So it's like, I get a girlfriend, it's like the TVA at my front door. Or like a mother like protecting her kid from the gorilla enclosure. It's like the TVA or like I saw one, this was fucking horrible. It's like a little Austrian boy gets accepted into art schools like the TVA. Horrible, man. It's fucking horrible. I know. It's terrible. Memes pronounced memes. Sure. Why not?
Nice. All right. I feel like we've come to like a natural end here. Like, can we extend this? We're kind of breaking the horse's back.
Yeah. You can choose.
So,
because I'm really excited to learn about you, man.
I'll tell you about Tuesday in a minute. But before we head off, lads, I'm going to just drop a little video in here, and we'll use that as our goodbye. It's a person we played earlier. It's okay. A little clip of Woods.
Yeah, no, that's that.
All right, so
right. You all have a good evening. Keep safe. Drink water. Stay away from yourself.
Listen to the man. Good luck. Bye bye. Don't be at yourself. It's bad.
We are here to talk about you. Mason, what did you do with the big chungus? You already know you are the sussy imposter. I know that because I saw you vent.